Well, the Big Bang is simply a label and a mystery. I keep coming across Christians that are afraid of it, but there's no need to be afraid of it. Fred Hoyle, who coined the phrase, it was a joke, and he didn't approve of there being a beginning because he believed in a steady state universe. And part of his reasoning was that if you believe in a beginning, it raises the God question instantly. So he said, you and your Big Bang. That was a resistance against the idea there was a beginning. Now, what does the Big Bang mean? It means there was a beginning to the universe. What was it? We haven't a clue scientifically. So it needn't worry you, because the basic assertion is what the Bible's been saying for thousands of years, that there was a beginning. See, here's the irony of this. I remember, because I'm old, the 1960s. I don't remember the 1860s, the 1960s. When the first, well, not the first, but major evidence came in that there was a beginning to space-time. We'd had the Hubble shift of the galaxies. We'd had and it came then, the microwave background, Arno Penzias, who won the Nobel Prize. And when that started coming into serious consideration in Britain, the scientific establishment reacted vehemently against it. And there was an editorial in the most famous scientific periodical in the world, Nature, by John Maddox, who was the editor at the time, saying, we must not give in to this idea of there being a beginning. Why? Because it will give too much leverage to people who believe the Bible. The major astronomical and astrophysical result of the 20th century was resisted because it paralleled Scripture. Scripture's been saying it for thousands of years. And I'm cheeky sometimes with the scientists. So one time I was in a very big meeting with some major people, and they said to me, surely you're not serious, Professor Lennox, in suggesting the Bible has anything at all relevant to say about this. Well, I said, you know, the Bible is, of course, not a textbook of science. I've never taught algebra from Leviticus, and I never will. But it makes statements about the same universe as science talks about. And when it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, it's talking about the same heavens and earth that the astronomers are interested in. Now, I said, if you'd taken the biblical worldview more seriously than you did the Aristotelian worldview, that is, that the universe has existed forever, you might just have looked for evidence for a beginning before you did. Because when that evidence started to come in and you were forced to accept it, you resisted it because it paralleled the Bible. So please don't tell me the Bible had nothing to say.